A film is a spiral made up of frames. In between spaces such as a bridge, a stairwell, a lift, an escalator, a corridor, and heterotopias such as a boat and a train, act as journeys whereby bodies transition between space and time, between at least two spaces which perhaps are two binary divisions. These in-between spaces allow the emergence or crossing into boundaries or frames, blurring behind and beyond, and acting as connections which infer hybridity. The notion of the in-between embodies many themes, ranging from sight, non-sight, and seen, unseen, to inside, outside, and within, without. Mirrors behave in a similar way to in-between spaces, travelling without arriving, and suspended between here-ness and there-ness, physical and non-physical, transcendence and immanence. Likening superhighways, they're synonymous with simultaneously going somewhere and going nowhere. Iris Marion Young once said, "Every human existence is defined by its situation. The particular essence of the female person is no less defined by the historical, cultural, social, and economic limits of her situation. That the modalities of feminine bodily comportment, motility, and spatiality exhibit this same tension between transcendence and immanence, between subjectivity and being a mere object. Frames and expectations are also projected onto the male body. Both genders move and react differently to their body and the space they inhabit. Thus, as they transition within the grey areas, between invisible parameters or spaces, humans prepare and adjust. The body thus acts and performs as the link between mind and world." Mary Douglas once said, "Any structure of ideas is vulnerable at its margins," and Linda Need theorises that the frame is the site of meaning. Heterotopias embody the idea of frames and space, and have the ability to juxtapose several spaces, challenging compatibility and notions of time and space, blurring margins and boundaries. The post-human, cyborg epoch that we have entered encourages us to question, what happens if we remove the frame? As we fall down the rabbit hole, exploring portals and time travel within the realm of science fiction, where does reality end and fiction begin? Where does the notion of humans end and machines begin? After all, a film is a spiral made up of frames.